Got myself an Oktoberfest beer. This one is from Löwenbräu. This is one of Munich's oldest breweries, can date back to 1833. They're one of the big 6 Munich breweries that can serve their beers at the official big Oktoberfest. Looking forward to this one. I'm a little bit late. I was moving house in September, so I'm drinking an Oktoberfest beer in October, which I guess is old school because it used to be in October and they moved it forward to take advantage of the September weather. So there you go. Like I said, one of Munich's oldest breweries, well known around Germany. I wouldn't say that it would be my go-to in terms of a German beer from this brewery. I think there's others like Augustiner, etc., which I would probably choose first at a bar. But yeah, it's one of the big 6, so I'm sure it's going to be a very, very good beer. Let's crack it open and see what this Oktoberfest beer is saying. Alright, gave it a big German head there. Got to be done with a German lager. Yeah, it's beautiful, golden kind of straw colour, very light golden colour. Crystal clear, of course. Big, thick white head on it. Smells wonderful. So this is a Festbier, so it's not the kind of Märzens style, which is the older style of Oktoberfest beer, which are a little bit darker, a little bit maltier. They brought these kind of Festbiers because that's what the masses want to drink. They want a lighter, crisper beer. If you're going to be drinking litres and litres, the average person wants to be drinking something like this, and that's why those kind of light lagers took over the world, and that's why fest beers are a thing at Oktoberfest. And this smells, yeah, really, really bright and crisp. I'm getting that kind of honey, kind of bread character. It's a bit like, I don't know, like the crust of a baguette or something. And that's pairing together with yeah, floral, kind of floral hint of citrus. Yes, it smells like a gulper. Let's see if it tastes like a gulper. Oh yeah. So very crisp, decent malt sweetness, nothing too crazy. It's a very light beer, so there's the maltness is very just bright, kind of white bready kind of maltness. Decent bitterness on this actually. It's more bitter than I was expecting. So it's on the more bitter end of a kind of fest beer, I think. And then your hop character is kind of herbal, floral. That kind of hint of citrus I was getting on the nose isn't really coming through on the mouth. Yeah, I'd say that this is on the kind of snappier side of your Oktoberfest beer, your fest beers. I think you're going to get more kind of maltiness from some of the other breweries. Maybe, you know, some bigger kind of malt flavors, much more bready, leaning into even kind of like the crust. Whereas this is kind of, it does come with that sweetness, but it's more like I said, like a baguette crust sweetness, and then it dries out on you, and then it is more kind of hop bitterness coming through, more than what I was expecting actually. But it's still quite nice. I mean, I love a German Pilsner, so I love that kind of crisp snap from a classic German Pilsner. So this is a fest beer, but I mean, it's kind of more an ode to that kind of German Pilsner style, which for me is quite nice. I think for an Oktoberfest beer, I need to try the rest of them. I've obviously tried them in previous years, but we've got more coming up. I assume that there's going to be a bit more kind of malt flavor coming from some of those other breweries, especially in those big six. So it's a decent start, but I'm hoping for a little bit more from those other ones. But let's see. Cheers.